Well, I'm Dr. Aaron Strickland from Columbus, Indiana, and I have been a dentist since 2005 and have been practicing in Columbus since 2009. Started White River Dental as my main practice. I'd also worked another job simultaneously as I was creating White River Dental, and I did that for an additional 6 years. Even with the Guidance and Scheduling Institute, I was working 7 days a week for the first 6 years because I really wanted to reinvest and grow my practice. And Scheduling Institute finally convinced me, even though I was dead set on making sure that there was secondary income there, that I should break away and focus on my practice only.
Of course, I'm Dr. Strickland's dad, and close relationship. He's my youngest son, and him being born with a cleft lip and palate, it's kind of a little different than just a normal father-son relationship.
I did have a cleft lip and palate, which makes it more difficult to learn how to speak. I was set back because of that, as well as I also got taunted and teased. I think that's probably normal kid stuff, but because of cleft lip and palate, to me, it was more of a focus on that.
It was like we were always taking him to the doctor, always taking him to have surgery. He had 18 surgeries by the time he was 18. And by the time he was about 3 years old, anytime he was in some place and somebody came in all dressed in white, he'd start screaming and crying because he knew he was going to hurt. I think it was probably around the 7th or 8th grade. He'd been through enough surgeries, enough dental visits of all his oral health problems. He said, I would love to be able to show people that they can get their teeth taken care of without pain.
There's nothing else on your body that stands out as much as someone's face. And I thought, I can help people with helping them fix their teeth, as well as helping them get the help that they need to figure out things and get them on the right track for any person that may be embarrassed or scared or fearful.
And he just went from there, and of course he went to IU for 2 undergraduate bachelor's degrees and got admitted in dental school, but he was always nose to the grindstone.
So when I started my business, it was right at the downfall of 2009, and we were right in the middle of what felt like the economical collapse of the world. And here I am starting my business, and I had that super fear that, am I going to be successful? Well, the biggest thing that I found at Scheduling Institute was help me develop my team members. Without my team, I'm nothing. I can be a one doc in a box, and I won't be as successful as I ever will be without the help and the mentorship of my team.
Scheduling Institute has definitely impacted all of our lives. It's made White River Dental grow so much, but also that's beneficial to all the employees as well.
Looking at our statistics from before Scheduling Institute, me being in charge of call center, that is something I have been allowed to look at what we started at in new patients. As far as when we first opened office, there was about 47 new patients that month. We have currently hit an outstanding number of 245.
Scheduling Institute isn't just we're going to teach you how to get new patients through the door and schedule them. They're an institution that helps you develop and grow your entire business and the impact that your business has, not only within yourself, but also your staff and the community around.
We have literally gained probably 50 patients a month every year as far as statistics go and growing those numbers. So our numbers have successfully gone up, and they continue to.
Things were just looking bigger and better and just getting more and more and more. Our new patients were getting higher. Our production and our collections were all growing significantly. It was like, the future's so bright, you got to wear shades kind of moment. And then in April 2016, we had a patient that had lied about just about everything.
Donnie Grigsby says he's still relearning how to talk and eat after his mid-March visit to White River Dental in Columbus. Well, that man and his wife say they came here to White River Dental March 15th for a walk-in visit for a toothache, expecting 3 or 4 teeth to be pulled. Instead, they say the man was rushed to a hospital where he woke up with no teeth in his mouth.
all of his teeth were in bad enough shape they all needed to be removed. We informed him of we can save teeth and we can fix these teeth, but he was like, I'm over it. I don't want to fix these teeth. I want to be done with the pain. I never want to have this pain again. So we did exactly what he wanted. We removed the teeth that he asked for. He signed consents for all forms of the treatment that we did on him.
This guy's interview with him and his wife sitting there at their house was on YouTube. They had 85 million hits.
He was really down, just sad and really worried. He was just worried all the time about all of it.
His practice, the number of patients just dropped. He had employees quit, said they couldn't take it. It was a very stressful time. I mean, it was like the world ended, because dentistry is his life, and he worked all his life so hard to get to that point, and then to have someone just snatch it away and steal it over a lie. They took a case all the way to the federal court in Indianapolis, and a judge found for Dr. Strickland that he could talk about this, defend himself on this case.
If it wasn't for Scheduling Institute helping us keep on track, I think we would have lost a lot of focus. From that event, the team leaders that are already in place took on a lot of the responsibility, and some of the team leaders we found out weren't right for those positions. Scheduling Institute helped me realize that.
We've got more patients. The staff is hugely much happier because our old office, we exceeded the constraints of room to try to grow, and so now we have this opportunity and all the space to grow exponentially. It's going good. It's kind of like any new building. There's a lot of wrinkles to iron out. We've been in there 6 weeks.
We would be in a much larger crisis than we are now, and we're past that and growing forward and increasing our business and going into new stratospheres of dentistry as far as the care that we provide to our patients. The investment in 5X was so significant that it's kind of like buying a lottery ticket for $1 and getting $1 million back. Without Scheduling Institute showing me that, I would have never gotten where I'm at today.